Good morning and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. It's a beautiful day in Virginia. The sun is out. I'm going to get some work done. Today, if you're a beginner, take some action. Begin trading. Begin making a decision. Pick a stock that is your favorite. Put it in the comments below. Then tell me if it's going to go up or down today. And during the video, I'll have a couple more actions for you. Take some action. Let's get started. And this is a good way of learning and doing your own due diligence, making your own decisions. It's time, especially if you're a beginner, it's time to start trading, even if it's in your head or on a piece of paper. Get started, start learning. That's your motivation today. My motivation is I need to make some money. Before we begin, I would like you to like and subscribe my video. Take some action there. I need some subscribers. Yesterday, everything seemed to be up. Started out low and went up. I thought it was going to be a mixed day. The big boys are green. Lots of green here. Basic materials, healthcare, all performed well. Utilities now is low guy. Everybody's happy. According to investing.com, the futures are edging lower, and it's going to be a lot of earnings reported today. T, the airlines, Southwest, American Airlines, Union Pacific, Biogen. I don't have Biogen on my watch list. I'm going to take a look at that today. Maybe it should be on my watch list, Biogen. T is, and Love is not. American Airlines is. What's on your watch list? Would you consider putting one of these on your watch list? BIB, INT should be on your watch list. These are good companies that lots of people trade in, and you can get in and get out. And you should have a watch list of about 100 companies that you know the names and what they do, a little bit about them. And that way you're ready to go when something happens. Which one of these companies would you put on your watch list? Please put it in the comments below. Today's a day of action. We're starting our trading. Take some action, and don't forget to like and subscribe. This is TradingView. It's free. You could do a lot with the free version and don't have a lot of things turned off. Just don't give you so many alerts and, split screens and that kind of thing. If you want that stuff, you have to pay about $9 a month. Well, it's worth it. But the free version will do a lot of things. You can do, they have a very good screener for free. And you can put a watch list. That's what I'm talking about. Start your watch list. This is the S&P 500, slightly up from yesterday, but it's hanging around. Let's go down to a lower time frame. This is a daily time frame. And then I like the 2 hour because I believe you can swing trade off the 2 hour. There we go. Just hanging around. So I don't know what this morning will be, but again, I think it's going to be mixed. That's my same prediction yesterday. What's your prediction? Put it in the comments below. Take a stand. Put your line in the sand and say, is it going to go up drastically today, down, or just hang around in this area here? NASDAQ, it looks like it's trending down. Your stochastic RSI looks like it's pointing down. So as the MACD says, it should be starting to swing down. You believe what you want to believe. This is not a good start of the morning. This is the rut, and everything is just hanging about. What do you think the day is going to be? Up, down, or hanging around? Comments below. So I have a watch list of about 220 stocks. 240, 220, somewhere in that area. And I'll just tell you in a minute exactly. There's 250. And of that 250, 147 are going up and 100 are going down. What the trend seems to be no trend. And then this is the stocks that I think are strong. Goldman Sachs. These are strong stocks and these are the weak ones. But of the 250 stocks, I run an algorithm against it to find out where all my MACD trades are, RSI trades, and that's your MACD, and the stochastics. And then this is just other trending information. The zigzag has switched here, and these are above the 50-day moving average. And then if I used this strategy, RSI strategy, this is what I would have using a 3% profit target and stop loss and a 5%. And the RSI strategy was not performing well, but now it seems to be doing okay. RSI strategy is very slow, and these are the other strategies. Get a list, and let's go over that list. I'm going to go over the plug today, Caterpillar, MMM, NEU RTX, BK, and OMCL, and we're going to look at together IYT, an ETF. Another action you can take today is go look at my Discord chat, maybe join, and where this I post all my a lot of my trades. I do my best I can, but it also has that list of trades that I just went over, and it has lots of other information too. And it's going to build, and it's free. But I started putting my trades for the next day, as I get them. And the first one is plug. We had a long downtrend. The RSI has been dragging on the bottom, and now it's pointing up. The stochastic RSI here is doing the same. And the MACD, which is it's going to have a crossover soon, but it's right at the zero line. I don't like that. So that's a no. It didn't help you with anything and make a decision. But if you have a long downtrend like this, and this is the end, and you had a green bar today, this might be turning around. And that's what you're trying to catch, that swing, and you're trying to guess. And if you had here's your 50% retracement here. Will it go back to 50? Well, I do believe it will. Okay, but I believe yesterday was a very big, this is a big candle. It looks little here, but it's big. It was 7%. So I do believe something's happening. So over the next week or two, I do believe that plug power is going to be a buy. And it's a buy today as well. What do you think? My sheet had a MACD buy for Caterpillar. And there's a little green dot saying it's going to go up. But this is earnings here in a couple days. And this could be a 1 or 2 day play in the earnings. I believe it will go up. Yesterday was a pretty big green bar. Your resistance and support is right in the middle. Anyway, if you can get this at 230 or 231, 230 or 231, I believe it's going to get 239 again. I believe it's going to get up to here. Earnings in a few days. That's just be cautious. 3M, MACD buy. There it is. There's your earnings. It's at the top of its game. I'm not touching it. NUE. There's your MAC buy. It's below the zero line. I like that. I like them when they're below the zero line. Look. Oh my. And even above, you get a nice little, no, but I don't like them on the zeros line. There's your stochastics with earnings. And it's just bopping around there. That's just nothing but noise. And so I'd say nope. I've got other things to trade. I only need a few today. Nice thing about swing trading is you only need to trade 1 or 2. You don't need to be watching the whole market. Make it crazy. I love RTX, Raytheon. It's a good aerospace and defense company. A lot of contracts with all this stimulus money coming in, and they'll do well. But it's earnings. They're reporting earnings soon. Even though you have an MACD buy, I'm just not. I love this stock, but I'm not going to do it. The Bank of New York Mellon, Carnegie Mellon, is you had earnings. It's in the past here. You have a Stoke RSI buy. A lot of people like this trading strategy. It comes below the 20 and comes back around the 20 on this one. And it's 30 on the RSI. It's doing that. The MACD is going to change soon. Looks like there's some kind of support, maybe. And your resistance is up here. So I think the conditions are very good. So this is a good buy. But it's a buy for me. Is it a buy for you? And the last one is OMCL. It's a computer company, technology, information services. I have not traded it much. We got an RSI short, and there it is. That's looking good. The regular RSI not telling us a whole lot. The MACD is about the switch over. I drew that myself. MACD, zigzag knows what it's doing, and then it's most likely going to go down. That's my guess. It could be your guess. I didn't get anybody's guess, but when it doesn't know what it's doing, that's when I like it. When there's nothing there, and I search for that. When the zigzag does not know what it's doing, it's perfect for me. Anyway, I believe you can short this at 136 and cover at 132 for a $4 profit. You got your 50% retracement right there, and 132 is just below, slightly below it. I just hand drew it. I don't know where exactly it is. You don't have to be that accurate, okay? You just kind of have to, when you're making guesses, that's what you're doing. You're making just a guess and putting a line in the sand. What do you know? Is it just all of this is little lines on a chart? But it's a little plan. It's a little map. Whether it comes true or not, the day you have no control over that. But at least you've laid out your plan, your decision. And if you become right more than 50% of the time, and you're betting and your profits more than your what you stand to lose, in the end you'll come out. But if you're betting a 50-50 bet, that's not so good. So I always try to use a 2% stop loss and a 5% win rate. But I have a bad habit of not set my stop losses on the day that I make the trade. I always wait a day or two so I don't get stopped out. But then things get away from you when you do that. But it's just my habit. Nobody's perfect. You don't have to be. Okay, your action is to go ahead and check out my Discord. Well, let's do one together. IYT. It's a transportation ETF. Might be a good play for infrastructure when the money comes in. This is your 2 hour. We still got some red candles on the 2 hour. Now you remember that this is an ETF. It doesn't start trading till 9:30. Your pre-market is down a bit. Let's swing up to the daily time frame. That's what it looks like on the daily. It's been steadily going up, and the weekly should look a lot similar. Doing pretty good. This should do quite well with the infrastructure stimulus situation that's going on. I think there could be some money thrown in that sector there. It's at the top of its game right now. Let's draw a Fibonacci line. Now you could draw the Fibonacci from here to there, or you get 50%. I'm going to do it on the last swing. Draw it there. Let's bring it down a little bit now. This is a continual upswing. There's nothing to tell me that's going to break. The stochastics is pointing up. RSI's. The MACD is about to turn green. Will it bounce off of this fib line or this? It really doesn't matter. Where is it going to end up today? Is it going to end up here somewhere or down here? Where is it going to end up in 1 week from now or 1 month? You got to decide what kind of trader you are. Are you a day trader? You need to guess where that's going to be today, or are you some kind of trader that says, I think it's going to be up here by the end of summer? Where are they going to end up? This is where I think in the next 2 months it's going to end up right there, 280. So it's on its way to get there and end up. That's where I think it's going to go. What's your guess? Put it down in the comments below. Where is it going to go? Is it going down, up? Where's it going to be in a month or a week from now? What kind of trader are you? So when you're a swing trader, that's what you're trying to guess. You're trying to capture the peaks and valleys and get the swings, but also you're trying to kind of guess where it's going to be at where price is going to be at some future time. Usually I'm trying to do it around 45 days. That way I can use options. So please like and subscribe. Please list in the comments below what you think IYT is going to go in the next week or 2, 3. And let's have some happy trading today. Take some action. Get started. If you're watching videos, it's time to get started with paper trading, or even just making a guess on a piece of paper and seeing how it turns out. Good luck. Happy trading.